Hey kids, today we're going to talk about photosynthesis, starting off with the differences in the types of photosynthesis, including C3, C4, and CAM photosynthesis. Every photosynthetic plant uses C3 as its primary mode for photosynthesis. C3 photosynthesis, in which the first carbon compound created contains 3 carbon atoms. Carbon dioxide enters the plant through its stomata, where the enzyme rubisco fixes carbon into sugar via the Calvin-Benson cycle, which involves a series of complications. It occurs in only mesophyll cells. C4 photosynthesis, however, yields an intermediate 4-carbon molecule that is divided into 3 carbon compounds for the Calvin cycle. This occurs in mesophyll cells and bundle sheath cells. CAM photosynthesis collects sunlight during the day and fixes carbon dioxide at night. It occurs in mesophyll cells. Now, about the comparison between the three. C3 photosynthesis produces a 3-carbon compound via the Calvin cycle, while C4 photosynthesis makes an intermediate 4-carbon compound that's split into a 3-carbon compound for the Calvin cycle, which means the 3 carbons, I'm pretty sure that means they're compared. And plants that use CAM photosynthesis gather sunlight during the day and fix carbon dioxide molecules at night. So they all work with carbon dioxide molecules. Now on to you, Cloud, for the next section.
Alright, now we are on pigments. First up is chlorophyll A, since there's 2 types. Chlorophyll A is the predominant type of chlorophyll found in green plants, like all of the plants around me, and algae. We love algae. Chlorophyll B helps in photosynthesis by absorbing light. It is more soluble than chlorophyll A in polar solvents because of its carbonyl group. Its color is green and it absorbs blue light. Now, carotenoids. They exhibit yellow, orange, and red and even purple colors. Kinda weird. They are the most widely distributed pigments in nature and are present in photosynthetic bacteria, some types of archaea, and fungi, algae, plants, and even animals. Kinda funky. Polycobalains, I almost said corn on the cob, light-capturing bilins found in cyanobacteria and the chloroplasts of red algae. Most of their molecules consist of a chromophore, which makes them colored. Now on to the last little part with the ethanol hues. Action.
These are the factors for photosynthesis. First up, we got light intensity. And without enough light, plant cannot photosynthesize very quickly. Even if there's plenty of water and carbon dioxide and a suitable temperature, increasing the light intensity increases the rate of photosynthesis. The temperature, it is common for all biological and biochemical processes to occur best in the specific temperature range. This is true for photosynthesis. CO2 and light are not limiting factors. The rate of photosynthesis increases with increasing temperature until it reaches the optimum level for that plant. When the levels on both sides of the normal range exceed the optimum, the enzymes are deactivated or destroyed and photosynthesis ceases. CO2 concentration. Plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. However, because of the amount of CO2, the air is so small, it acts as a limiting factor for photosynthesis. Experiments have been carried out to investigate the rate of photosynthesis as the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere increases. When light and temperature are not the limiting factors, increasing CO2 concentration leads to an increase in photosynthesis rate. However, after a certain point, CO2 begins to accumulate in the plant, slowing down the process. As a result, excess CO2 inhibits photosynthesis, especially when it begins to accumulate. Now that that is done, we shall now move on to Cloud with our photosynthesis gag.
Photosynthesis. I think I need a little chlorophyll right now.
Oh, you want some chlorophyll, huh? You want some glucose with that too?
Oh, thank you.
Now give me the gun, Asher.
What?
Hold this.
No.
You need the photosynthesize, right?
Sunlight, carbon, water,
Glucose, sunlight, carbon, water, glucose, sunlight, carbon, water, glucose. I don't even know if this is right. Just take it all. Stop it.
big slide. I just hit my head. Slides are overrated.